just have to wait here. Not telling you the name yet. You just have to wait for the ducks. It's called the William Street Swap Shop. It's called the William Street Swap Shop.
Zach, you are my co-host, and to you I always wish to be present in spirit and body, and I make this pledge to you before the assembled 365 viewers on the internet right now.
Matt, I pledge my loyalty and support, and I will promise to laugh at any joke you say, and I will take you serious when you want to be serious on the show.
I hope that you find your way to fortune and make a lot of money in this world. People say money doesn't matter. It's only halfway true. Sometimes you need that cash.
That's right.
And I hope that you leverage your personal brand in fiscally lucrative ways.
Thank you so much, Matt. I really appreciate you getting me the scratch offs for my birthday, and I still haven't scratched them off, but I promise I'll do it tonight, and if I win anything, I'll split it with you.
You might already be a millionaire.
That's it. And I'm a millionaire because I got a million friends. Or I'm a millionaire because my friends are worth $1 million. I might not have a lot of money, but it's worth it in other aspects of my life.
This is the William Street Swap Shop. We thank you for joining us. My name is Matt.
My name is Zach.
And it's a deal.
It's a deal. Here's an idea, Matt, I just got.
Yes.
My shirt's a little wrinkled and could be cleaned. What if I brought on an ironing board and an iron and we did it on the show, because we can now do it in the big space?
That would have been a great idea for today's show.
Right. Next,
look how far over you are. We have to manage our space now.
It's nice to sit at a big table, though.
Yeah.
It doesn't look that bad. The 4K, you're watching this in 4,000 lines across your screen. That means 1920 by 1080 means 1,920 lines are going across, 1,080 lines are going up. That's what's on your monitor, but in here we have 4,000 lines going across. What are the lines? You're online, you should know.
On the chat the other day, in the new camera situation, I heard someone say, the new cameras have a higher dynamic range, which makes it easier to see Matt's wrinkles. And I thought, I don't know if dynamic range is really technically correct. And then also, I mean,
but Matt, you're young. You look really young.
Not when I make this face.
What about when you smile?
Yeah. How about when I force a smile? That's when I look really like wrinkled.
Whatever it is, it ain't human.
You look good. I went out. I have a friend who's 45 years old.
What's that supposed to mean?
They're older than you, but they look about 25 years older than you. So that means you're like 20 years old.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Beautiful.
They have a big gray hair.
I wish I had gray hair like Roger Sterling in Mad Men. That's one of those cool gray hair guys.
Or Anderson Cooper. Like a silver hair.
AC 360.
Right. Yeah. You're coming into the Swap Shop 360. Can we just take Turner branded things and put it into our show?
We should post to Facebook. We're going to post a 360 VR wraparound of the new studio. We talk about it. No one else can see it, so it's sort of stupid how much we talk about it without them really being able to tell.
That's true.
What it is.
Let's just move on.
Is this camera on? I could show everyone what the studio looks like. Is that one on? Okay.
It's plugged in. I got a big week ahead of me. Next week I'm going to be out of town. We're going to be in replays. I'm looking at trying to find someone to help me take care of my cat. Would you like to help me take care of my cat? Give me a call, 413-961-4263. I'll pay you a little bit of money, and you'll get the keys to my apartment for a week.
Cha-ching.
So if you want to come take care of my cat, I'll give you my address, and all you have to do is feed him a little bit. and empty his litter box, and he'll be a loving young man to you. If you don't want to feed my cat, give us a call, 413-961-4263. It's the call-a-thon. We're still taking your calls. It's a busy day at the William Street Swap Shop. All we want to do is stop talking and let you call in and let us know what you want to talk about.
This is Zach. This is Matt from behind the camera. Panning around. There's Taylor working the new cameras over there. We got Mason there in the dark, smoking a cigarette. Stephanie doing her great job she always does. Dennis back there. He's got his hands over his face. Great guy.
Look, and it's nautical themed. If you look in the windows, they made them nautical themed because it's supposed to be like we're on a boat.
And down there is, you know him, Jacques. He just got paid. He just had payday. He's psyched about it. He's gonna spend that. Where are you gonna spend that money, Jacques?
I want to spend it at Walmart. You're gonna
Perfect.
want some of that.
And then here's Infinity.
Wow.
This is after the show. Zach and I do this for a while. We just put on Pink Floyd The Wall, and there's my reflection. Didn't think I could run a camera too, did you? But you found out today that I not only can, I'm very good at it.
Matt is a predator, producer and an editor. If you've seen those, you've heard about those positions. That's one of the job that people say you can do. You can produce video. Matt can do it. Edit. Yeah, Matt can do it. He's a predator.
Just get how good I am at camera stuff. Just get this for a sec. You'll see. I'm real good at it.
Are you getting it on the tripod, Matt?
Trying to.
Thank you so much for coming into the William Street Swap Shop. I wanted to talk about one thing that I'm looking for. I need help, and I'm looking to bring a swap in for it. I haven't decided what I'll swap, but I'm looking to see if someone else will help me. I need
That's
a new
fine.
belt.
I'll try.
I've been coming into work lately without a belt, and it's embarrassing. And Matt always wears a nice like leather belt, and it has no holes in it, or the holes that it has in it are meant to be there. I get belts and they get torn up. The leather gets torn up because sometimes I think I tighten it too much. Matt, I need a leather belt. So I'm in search of a leather belt. If we could bring that graphic up. This is something we've done on the swap shop. We haven't done it in a while, but I'd like to try and see if anybody would like to swap me.
I think you're doing great. You're doing great out there today.
Thank
I
you.
think you're doing awesome.
Thank you. Leather belt. If you want to send in a leather belt, image of a leather belt you own that you think I would be interested in, please send it to williams.swap@gmail.com, and I'll swap you for something in my office. Or maybe I'll just swap you my spare house key. I have a spare, it's just sitting there.
Is there a specific kind of leather belt you're looking for?
No, and honestly, it doesn't necessarily have to be leather because I don't want it to be made of animals, but just something that is like a belt that I could wear that would go with my outfit. Preferably black, something that maybe matches Matt's belt. He has a nice brown belt, and maybe even one with a belt buckle.
Can we get a belt? Computer, can we fire up belt cam, please?
Oh, that is grand.
The new studio, we have a new feature called belt cam. We can make it happen at any time.
You can see Matt looks a little more professional than you go over to mine. The colors don't match, and there's no belt.
It's given to me by just a old jazz musician I studied with for a long time. I used to play a baritone sax in a big band, and right before he died, he said, "Hey, I've always wanted you to have this. It's my jazz belt."
One thing I like about it is the holes. The holes are not ripping like my old belts. I guess the material is not that great, but once I tightened it around a little bit, it starts to tear the holes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah, and in fact, this one has started to get some wear
Okay,
on
see,
the
yeah.
third hole.
But how long has it's just a
Whoa.
nice material?
This is like maybe 5 years in.
So what's the? I guess gain a little bit of weight, and then you move it over to the second hole, so that way you.
This is what I always say right before I put my belt on each morning. Say, keeping it? professional.
That's great. I'm just gonna sit down a little more morose, sad. Don't have a belt. So if you know somewhere that has good belts, you want to send a belt recommendation, I'm willing to swap. I have a lot of great items in my office. We can swap for the birdhouse I just painted. We could swap for some of my stuffed animals. I have a couple DVDs. Whatever you'd like to swap for. A couple vinyl records. Give us a call, 413-961-4263, and let us know.
Interesting story I don't know if I've ever told on the swap shop before. I was in my attic and I found a laser disc player up there. And I turned it on, still powered on.
Wow.
And you know what movie was in it?
Finding Forrester.
Finding Forrester on Laserdisc. And I tried to get it to play on my newer HD TV. It wouldn't work. So I researched some electronics recycling places in the area. They were all like on certain dates. So then I just put it in a trash bag and threw it away. And I felt a little guilty about that ever since.
You could have swapped for it. I had an idea. I was thinking earlier we should do because we could set up like a table or something and then invite people to come on and actually make it like a real swap shop. Like people come in real life, we invite them over to William Street. If you're in the area, you walk in like it's a real business almost. We advertise it to people. It is on Yelp. And we just tell people if you'd like to swap, and people actually line up and come into the studio, and we have a table with a bit of a higher counter, and we stand at the table. We're like, come on in. It's like we're at a convenience store or something.
Mm-hmm.
And behind us is some items they can swap for, like a pawn shop.
Do like a real, down the street we were invited to host a yard sale in Home Park.
Oh, that's right. Has that?
I think it already
flown
happened.
by?
We need to like get back with that synergy.
We missed it.
You guys want to give us a call? Ring us up, 413-961-4263.
We gotta talk about the items.
4263.
Let's go ahead and look at some items real quick.
Yeah, we got a few new things in the shop. We got a little backlog. Oh, our first
Someone
caller
just
of the
came
day.
in.
Come on in.
Hello, welcome to the William
Hello.
Street Swap Shop.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
You have such a nice, gentle voice. Would you like to
Sounds
tell
like
us?
the voice of an angel.
Yeah.
Who's calling in?
Are you calling from heaven?
Am I?
Yeah.
Choo choo.
Hi. Come on in.
Let me ask you this.
Hello.
Hi.
Yes.
If you could describe in the slowest way possible the lightest object and the softest object that you have in your house. Could you describe that for us in your angelic, sweet voice? Is it a pillow?
Okay. Well.
Or is it a feather collection?
Okay. Well. I have this one left sock. It's really small. It's almost like a kid's sock. It's like made for like feet that's like size 6. But you know what? It's cozy. It's so cozy and it's so warm. But only the left sock. The right sock, it's a little loose. It's a little loose.
Do you ever put it on the other foot, the right foot, and then what happens?
No, I'm a good girl. I'm not a bad boy. Bad boy.
If I told you, if I asked you to put it on your hand and talk into the phone right now, could you do that for me? And then your hand would take on a different personality?
I could do that, but you know what? It's not made for my hands. It's made for my little toes. And my little toes like Zach. I'm sorry.
Would you pretend we're your dog way out in the yard way behind you and you're calling us into the house for as long as you'd like? Maybe the rest of the show even?
I'm sorry, what?
Can you pretend we're your dog? We're not responding. We're deep in the woods behind your house and you're calling us in from out back into the house for the night. It's cold.
Okay. Hey, little doggies. Hey, yo, Matt. Let go of that stick. Let go of that stick. Zach. Zach, come on. Be a good boy. Matt's a good little dog. Hey, you want some treats? You want some treats? Oh, I have some treats for you. You want some treats? Oh, you're a good boy. You guys are good boys.
Now, could you just tuck us in and let us know we're going to get everything we asked for Christmas?
Oh, my little doggies. You know what? In a few days, you will have a big bag of treats. You little good boys. But Zach, I'm sorry. You've been a bad boy. So no treats for you, Zach. No treats for you, Zach. I'm sorry. But Matt, you know what? You have a big bag of treats.
I like the sound of that. We'll leave
I'll
a
be a good
plate.
boy, I promise.
Yeah, we'll leave a plate of cookies out for you. And we'll make sure that you don't go to bed hungry on Christmas Eve. Thank you for bringing us all the presents we want. Sweet mystery caller.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't be a bad boy.
Thank you. Let me know what do you thank you as a dog. Ruff, thank you.
Meow?
The year's almost over. Zach and I have been through a lot together. It's nice to hear a friendly call and to have some reassurance that we're doing something that matters and that we're going to get money or gifts as a reward.
You guys deserve a lot of treats, a lot of hugs, a lot of rubs, a lot of treats. You know why?
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 Because you're a good boy.
Good boys.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
We are good boys.
Yeah. Would you like to participate in the call-a-thon? No, I think we've covered everything we need to cover there.
Right. That should be a
Was
new
such a
number we'll
wonderful
add to it. Just talk to us as if we're dogs in your yard.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
But Zach, I'm sorry, Zach, come on.
What?
I know you love Matt's butt, but come on, Zach.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I'm a dog. I can't help it.
Be a good boy.
I wanted
Be
to
a
lie
good
down on
boy.
the studio on the ground
Be
and
a
roll
good
around
boy.
and let you rub my belly.
So,
I guess you don't want
Good
to. That's
boy.
okay. Yep.
good boy.
Thank you. I mean it. Thank you.
If Zach could take one thing away from the year 2016 before we move on and turn the page on another year, what would you say to him about the year that he's had and what it's meant to you?
Okay, Zach, I know you've had a really rough year. You've died way too many times, and I'm sorry for that. But you know what? Even though you've died all throughout, I missed you. And you know what, Zach? You will always have my heart. You're a good boy.
Thank you. I love you.
Can you marry me?
I just noticed in the new 4K resolution, you can really see when Zach's about to start crying.
And that's how you know it's real when
When he sheds a little tear.
right. No, I'm shy.
Oh,
I'm pretty shy
Aw.
in real life.
oh. I'll hug you, Zach. Rub, rub, rub. That head.
Thank you.
Could you just say rub, rub, rub a few more times, then we're going to fade you out and end the call. But thank you so much for this. It's been a transcendental call.
Thank you for the
us.
call.
Rub, rub, rub. that head. Rub, 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 rub. Zach's head.
Nice.
It doesn't happen every day in the William Street Swap Shop.
It's a great Tuesday call.
Right.
You don't get many of those.
That's right. Thank you so much for your call. So we need to slow it down a bit sometimes.
Yeah.
Just have those kind of calls where people
I get
just-
kind of manic around
Right.
the holiday season. I need to just relax, forget about all those unpaid credit card bills, the debt collectors coming to my door.
keep calling you.
They keep coming. They keep collection agencies calling, and then they say, "You realize you could go to debtor's prison." That's a thing again now. And I'm like, been a mistake. The money's all. I've got the money. So call me another time.
That is one thing I'm grateful of, is that debt collectors do not have the phone number to the William Street Swap Shop and try and call us here. 'Cause I owe a lot of money in debt, student loans, a couple credit cards from Best Buy.
Are you gonna go to debtor's prison too? Like
Nah,
me?
they're not gonna get me.
You guys got to keep us out of debtor's prison, and we need character witnesses when we go on the stand. So please send us an email. Tell us you'd be willing to be a character witness when we go on trial to stay out of debtor's prison.
Tell us we help provide for your family in more ways than one, and then if we were to go to debtor's prison, that your family would crumble.
I think we should shift gears because we got a great piece of news this week. Speaking of success.
That's correct.
And I think it might turn our fortunes around here.
Many of you know we, a few weeks ago, we went on to asseenonaDultSwim.com and tried our best to sell the cat condos, and we're here to tell you today, well, we'll save you what happened, but we have an update about those condos. Matt and I worked really hard on making videos for them. We trained, that was my cat Champ. I spent many hours training him to get on top of the condo and get down. I was bit, scratched a few times. I had to take him over, true story, from my apartment in my car. And in my car, on my way back from the studio shoot, there's a big football game at Georgia Tech. We got stuck in traffic. My car overheated, and I left I didn't leave my cat in the car, but I brought him with me in a crate and carried him all the way back to William Street. I walked. It was quicker to walk than it was to drive. And I got him back and put him in my office, and he fell asleep in my chair.
Well, depending on what we find out in just a moment here, you'll maybe be able to share some good news with Champ, your
Okay.
cat, and tell him that some really great things are happening.
Okay.
I don't know. I heard a rumor, and we have a very special guest we want to bring on. Jenny is the vice president of the
asseenonaDultSwim.com.
as seen on AdultSwim.com. She's been with the company for over 15 years, working in that capacity.
I don't believe we've
like
ever
to-
had Jenny on
I
the
know,
William
she's
Street
never
Swap
been
Shop.
on the
This
show
is a brand
before.
new. We're gonna let her come out and have a seat.
You can grab that chair, Jenny, and just roll it on out. It's
There's
the
a
new-
headset somewhere around here.
You can use mine while I find the other one. You know, it's the new studio.
Oh, it's on the ground.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
I almost stepped on it. Just pull up his chair. Yep. Can you hear us okay?
Yeah.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi.
So thanks for joining us.
Sure. It's nice to be on the show. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for coming by.
And you are the VP of the cat condo
I
division.
am, yes. Very
And-
important role here at Adult Swim.
This cat condo has been probably the highlight, the peak so far for your career.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, sales are just through the roof. I mean, you guys did a great job.
Wow. Thank you so much. I know you work with
Get that a little closer.
Alice
Maybe
and,
that's the sign.
and Jim, who work with our with those teams, and they said in the past, you guys keep up the great work. We're gonna not only if you sell it all of the cat condos, we might get you a corporate car,
Yeah.
a company car.
I mean, some promises were made, and I did speak to some higher ups at Turner, and I was able to get you guys something nice. And,
Oh, great.
Okay.
Well-
Well, let's first off. I guess we got a special announcement about the cat condo.
Oh, yes.
And could we go to the?
Let's do
computer?
a
Can we pull up
countdown before we do that. We'll do a 10-second countdown.
From 10 or from 7?
7.
Okay.
9 lives. 9 seconds.
9 lives.
Right.
Okay. 9, 2, 1.
What would you look at that? Go ahead and show that GIF of Bunsen coming out in that bottom right
this
there.
was a
Matt.
great
yeah,
GIF.
great GIF.
There he is. Bunsen and Beaker.
That's it. Our
It's a
little
special
kitties,
day on the
which
show.
are probably will be up for adoption soon.
So, in terms of your career, like, how much was this sort of a win for the team and for the company?
Well, I'd say it was a great win. Got in there strong. You guys, your promotion really helped us out, and we sold all the cat condos, and hopefully they'll be arriving to all the happy kitties this week.
Good. That's great. We have some DVDs, special behind-the-scenes features that no one has seen
Yes, very
except
exclusive.
you, who orders it on the, or who's already ordered the cat condo.
Yeah, and if you didn't, you're never gonna see it.
That's right. The DVDs. Maybe we'll send you a DVD if you'd like a DVD. If someone wants to help me get a belt, I'll get them a DVD.
Sounds like a fair trade.
I guess the only thing that's a little sad about this is that we won't get to have group emails together anymore. We had a nice little
Right.
few weeks there where we were all CC'd on the same emails.
It was a good run.
And I loved replying all to those and just knowing that you guys were all out there receiving those emails.
I'm
Who
gonna miss
do you
that.
think?
Sorry about that.
Who was more of a pleasure to work with on this, Matt or myself?
That's a tough one. It's like, I would say neither one of you.
Oh,
Okay.
thanks for being thanks for being honest.
So we were equally not very fun to work with.
Just kidding. You guys are both great.
What about
just wanted-
promotions? Are there any promotions in store or demotions?
Oh, well, it depends on what's in this envelope.
Oh.
And like I said, I
Hopefully,
be-
does it have a key? Keys to the company car.
I hear something jingling in there. I'm
Maybe it's
excited.
what's the fabs that you just walk in and the car? You just push to start.
I think it's called a
I don't
fob.
want a fob. That would be fabulous if I could get one of those, because I don't want to push my luck, but I'd love to push that button in the company car. And you guys know I have a clean driving record. I've never been in a car accident.
If it did contain a fob, I'm not saying it has to, but I just know exactly where I would hang the fob. I've got a little hook in my office here, and I'll know every time I look at that fob that the company car is, a sign of my success in an industry that's become extremely hostile and not very welcoming of me lately.
Well, let's say there's only one car. Who gets to keep it?
I think I put a lot of work in on this cat condo, so I would. And right now, I'm currently my car is done. It's dead.
But sounds like Matt already has a spot in mind for the fob.
Just the fob.
Well, maybe Matt could have it. I'll come in and come out and borrow in the fob.
And I'm like, hey, have you seen the fob?
You weren't in your office. I emailed you about it. I just came and grabbed it. You must have taken another lunch break. So I'm out. I'm driving it now.
I just asked that you return the fob to the fob hook.
It will get back to you. But right now, I just need it for the day. I probably won't get back until tomorrow morning. I have a lot of meetings I have to go to this evening. I'm going to just a lot of meetings. Atlanta's a city, you gotta have a car. And if you're riding your bike or walking around, people are gonna think you're a big loser. So I need to borrow this fob.
Well,
And hey, I'm not robbing you of the fob. I'm just borrowing it.
How about Fobbin Hood Prince of Keys?
What about
That's what I'm talking about.
corn on the fob? Because you come over for corn on the cob. I love that. It's my favorite vegetable. But then you come and get the fob.
So this is your first time on the show. How do you like it so far?
it's pretty cool. I don't know who to look at, so I'm constantly going back and forth.
That's what I'm saying. The space is
Right.
weird here now.
But
it's too far away.
I love it. Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. I think I would really be excited to have a company car. We've talked about it a lot, and I remember this. I said if we can sell all of the cat condos, I told Matt this. We work really hard on this. It's a stressful time to produce the videos, but if we sell all of these, I guarantee you, 110% guarantee they're gonna get us a company car.
Well, I just want to tell you guys,
Probably not.
I worked really hard for you to get what you want, and
Okay.
I just hope that you're happy with whatever's in this envelope, because I put in a lot of hard work.
Okay,
so-
absolutely.
Can we
That's-
get the maybe the countdown music as Zach and I reveal the bonus we've been waiting for? Zach, would you like to get your finger on the envelope as well?
Just be gentle with it. It smells like it could be a car fob.
This is like a car title. It looks some sort of paper.
Yeah.
Right. This is a good sign. It's promising. Which one's first? This one?
This one.
Okay. Oh, I see a barcode.
Okay, so this will be like kind of as a car getting sort
Right.
of warm up dinner. We got
Maybe the
perfect-
dealership. I think there's a dealership right off the road where the Olive Garden is
Yeah,
located
Cobb
at, so we
Parkway.
can stop there. Yeah. Have some unlimited breadsticks, Matt. On me, because we got the $5 off.
Okay, so then there's another. This
Okay,
is
but this has got to be the good one. Let's
registration,
take
I
it.
guess, of the.
It's one for each of you.
Okay.
Wait, so there's nothing.
There's $2 off.
Okay, so that's a nice gesture to get the paninis, but. Oh. Where's the fob? Oh.
No, this is good though.
Yeah.
This is fine.
Hey.
And the extra couple weeks we put in of work to promote the cat condo and make all those videos.
It really helps out a lot.
I mean, you're both saving $7 off of 2 delicious meals.
Right.
I thought that would be.
Yeah, it's a ching.
Yeah.
It looks delicious.
No, it's neat. So we'll definitely head over there at some point and.
It's like 15 miles away, so, Matt, if you don't mind driving your personal car.
Can I expense the gas for that as part of the project, or
I don't,
to go get Olive
I don't
Garden?
think so. I'm sorry.
Hey, but the
We
important
really,
thing.
This is all we could spare.
Important thing
the
that
holidays.
matters is get a screen grab of this. And everybody who's watching this at home who thinks if you don't work hard, you'll never get rewarded, we got rewarded, and that's what matters. You thought of us, Jenny, and that's really important. Thanks for your hard work. And we got 2 coupons. It's a deal.
Yeah. And I don't know if Champ likes paninis, but kind of was thinking the second
Maybe
one
split
could
one
be,
for him.
Yeah.
Maybe like a salmon panini
Yeah.
with leftovers.
Since you
He
have
could
to.
probably eat on that for a few days, just set it up in his bowl
Yeah.
while I go out of town.
Totally. That's perfect. That way you don't have to pay for him to eat while you're gone.
Yeah, I just got to ask, and I hope this isn't awkward, but I noticed after they sold out the condos, you've been driving like a new, I believe it's like a Toyota Celica.
No, I've had that since last year.
Really?
Yeah.
The 2017? Because I knew you had the old model, but it seemed to get new again.
And I overheard
well-
Jim, he sits on the other end of me, and I know he works in your department. He's like, yeah, Jenny's just going out. She's test driving some new cars this week.
No, actually,
How about that?
my grandpa works for Toyota, so I was
Oh.
able to get the early model.
Okay.
That's what happened.
You got the insider's
Yeah.
connection.
But
Interesting.
Yeah. How convenient that your
Yeah.
grandfather works at Toyota. I've never heard of such a thing.
he actually started the company.
Oh.
Oh, is he Greg Toyota?
No, his name's Mike.
Okay.
Mike Toyota. And we have Vice President Jenny Toyota on William Street Swap Shop today. That's cool. I really like
it's
the
so funny.
Prius.
I always wondered about your last name, and I thought it was just a coincidence, but you actually are
Right.
Mike Toyota's
that,
granddaughter.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, Jenny, I really appreciate the hard work that you put into this. I know it took a lot of time, and we worked really hard on this, and we know you worked hard on it. It was a team effort.
Yeah, thank you guys.
That's all that matters.
You did a great job.
Thank you. What's next? Are we going to be selling any other items, or maybe, I guess, could I cash in if I trade you one of these coupons? Could I cash in and ask you? I know you like cats. Could you watch my personal cat while I go out of town next week?
Depends. How much does he weigh?
He's about 20 pounds.
I kind of have an 18-pound limit
Oh.
for when I come. But
Jaguar.
actually, for you, I could make an exception.
But he's a star. He was in the video. You post a lot of funny Snapchats like, "Hey champ, you're the star," and you could hold the coupon in front of his face, and he'd just sniff it.
Yeah. I mean, I think for you, I'll do it.
Okay.
But I have to ask, what is the payment situation like for this?
Well, I was just hoping it would be like pro bono, like you help me, and then I'll next time we sell something on As Seen on Adult Swim, I'll help you, and I'm not going to ask for a company car, and even though you are related to the Toyota dynasty.
I
guess
might
what
know
she's-
someone that works for Nissan. They might be able to help
Okay.
you out, but
Great.
those aren't as great. But
That would be fantastic. I would love a Versa. Put me in a note.
I like the Juke personally,
The
or is
Juke.
that? I don't know who
I think
makes that.
The Nissan, the Juke, yeah. It's the one
Very
that's.
beautiful.
I said, get in my jukebox.
Beautiful.
and it's my Juke, and we're driving around.
That's the one where you,
I'm just juking while I'm driving.
yeah. The Juke is, it has preloaded, like, hip-hop tracks for you to rap over.
Royalty free. Like from our music library.
Yeah.
Cruising in my Juke. Yep, my name's Luke.
Yep.
The beat is on fleek.
Oh God.
In my Juke. The beat is on Jleek. In my Juke.
Computer,
my Juke.
can we load the Nissan Juke real quick and just Zach can talk about it for a sec?
Yeah, sure. I've been looking for new cars, honestly. My car, that's a true story. My car finally bit the dust last week. And since I've been commuting by foot, using my personal
Well,
energy.
Might I suggest another one? I think a Mazda Miata would look really good
Oh, I would love a Miata.
with you in it.
Get my hands on that Miata.
Shredding arm.
That would be cool.
And
Would you value me or respect me more if I had a car?
Maybe like 5% more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sometimes worry about that. Like I show up if I don't have a car. I was talking to Matt about this, and I get a little upset in IRL that not having a car, people would view you as kind of, less than. But I say, hey, the only car I'm gonna settle on is my Juke. There it is.
can Zach virtually lean on it? Like when he has it for real?
I see you more of like the orange one would probably be best.
The orange
for you.
Juke?
Yeah.
Hey guys, come on into my Juke. I'll hang out after school. Like I'm waiting to pick up my kids. They're at a PTA. I'm waiting for a PTA meeting. You have kids? Yeah, I was a young dad. I had them young. And guess what? This Juke, it's a 2-door, but I can fit all 3 of my kids in there.
Oh, you got a 6-disc changer in your Scion? Yeah, the Juke is Bluetooth enabled,
Yep.
so I don't even use CDs anymore.
Actually, it's and yeah, I just connect the Bluetooth headset when I want to talk, and when I'm done talking, I connect it to Bluetooth to play my music, and I'm jamming to the Chili Peppers.
And then, Jenny, what do you say when you see him roll up in the Juke there? You're getting out of the passenger side and you just got your first ride in it, and then what does that go like?
I'm gonna be like, that was a great freestyle because we're gonna be listening to the royalty-free beats, and I'll be like, Zach, you have a really awesome car.
Thank you.
Jenny's actually locked inside it, and Zach won't let her out at this point.
Hey, Jenny, just stay put. Stay there for a minute. I'm gonna go get my kids, and then we'll go to the company meeting.
Sounds good.
Hey, this Juke
there-
wasn't
wait.
made. It's not a fluke. There's not a fluke in the design of the Juke.
Is there enough air in there for her this whole time when you're getting your kids out of the PTA meeting, or
It's not
Can you-
that hot out.
can you
Sounds
crack
like
a window?
lawsuit.
Hold on, let me crack. There it is.
It's much better.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to turn the heat on, you can mess with that. It runs on. You can turn the heat on the keys. My fob is in there. Just don't lose the fob because I don't want it to.
Oops, I just dropped it.
You should have got a Juke. That's the tagline I'll tell people. I just don't see enough of them out on the roads. I'm one of the only ones juking. And then I'm in a Facebook Juke club if you'd like to join me. And it's not a joke. That's the tagline. The Juke is not a joke.
Juke owners of Atlanta.
I'm the Duke of the Juke. Like the Duke of New York.
can we start? And Jenny, maybe you could get with the bigwigs on this, but if we can get a hashtag campaign started called hashtag Put Zach in a Juke, and we get, let's say, 2 million people tagging stuff with that.
Do you think we
Can
could
we
expense a
get
Juke
him?
in the 2017 budget?
You know, after coming on the show and talking to both of you, I think that might be a possibility.
Okay.
We'll see if I can get you a coupon for a Juke.
Great.
Um,
Yeah.
I'll talk to my friends at Nissan.
It's the Juke.
Yeah, cha-ching.
It's the Juke. I'm the Duke of the Juke.
And maybe we should drive the Juke away to a little dubstep for a sec here, and we'll get it out of here. This is when you break down, and I gotta help you get out of the mud. You're like, it's got 4-wheel drive. I'm like, are you sure? Yeah.
There it goes.
Yeah.
Just let it park over there for now, and no one will mess with it.
Yeah, it's a 4-wheel drive equipped. It's real muddy out.
Right.
We're out like camping, just spinning the tires.
We'll take my Juke. You don't have to worry about taking the truck. Trust me, performs a lot better than in the Subaru.
My
Juke
Toyota's better though.
The Juke is not a joke.
So now that you've been out here, have you sort of revised your decision about which one of us you liked working with better on the cat condo product?
Guys, this is tough, but can I just say I like working both of you equally? You're like a team.
That's
I can't
fair.
pick just one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can't
Matt
separate
and
the Zach from the Matt.
Shop attack.
That's fair.
Yeah.
We get that a lot. It's stressful for us in our personal lives.
Is it?
People want to know where the other one is when it's just us
Right.
alone.
When they want to meet with us, they're knock on the window, get in Matt's office now. And I think, oh shoot, we messed up big time. It happens a lot. They're like, why were you talking about a Juke on the show today?
That's just what happens here on Swap Shop.
Can't
Right.
try me twice for the same
And then I
crime.
say, I'm trying to get a new car and I'm going to use any avenue I can. And that sometimes if I have to use my own business or my work avenue, I'm going to do that to try and get a Juke. William Street Swap Shop, sponsored by Nissan Juke.
Hey Zach, I just had a conversation with Colin over at Marietta Nissan. He is very displeased with the way you represented the Nissan Juke today. Would you mind telling me what happened on the show, on that little show of yours?
We were just joking around.
Colin's ticked off,
We were just
man.
joking around. We were supposed to get a company car, a company fob car, in an envelope because we worked really hard and sold out all the cat condos. And then, obviously, we did a lot of hard work on it, and we got coupons, which are really great to Olive Garden for panini and $5 off a dinner entree. But then I said, like, it would have been nice to get a Juke.
Yeah. I mean, I think you meant to say you were just juking around, right?
Yeah, yeah. It was just a. I mean, it's kind of a. It would have just been nice to get a Juke.
We need to do someone
It's a
put
cheap,
together
reliable car.
a word cloud of this episode when we're done, and just I want to see how big the word juke is. It's gonna be like 5 times as big as every other word.
It'd be nice. Or Olive Garden. That's probably in there. Legal. I know our ad sales team right now is probably having a fit
Bad boy.
because we talked about cars, restaurants, the
I know.
Toyota family, Greg Mike Toyota.
Well, that's fair because Jenny Toyota's on the show, and
Right.
this is
Yeah.
her
That's
real
true.
story.
I think we're good here.
And Jenny Toyota, thank you for being on here. I wanted you wanted just a few minutes to talk about the great, what making cars has meant to your family
Oh,
and to the
yes.
country, and just to thank people for buying the cars over the years. So the floor is yours.
Wow. Okay, Zach. I mean, Matt didn't know this was going to happen, but just want to say thank you to everyone for driving and polluting the atmosphere with fossil fuels. It really is great for my family, and we want you to buy more. And if you think that 2016 car is just not good enough anymore, you need that 2017. Trade it in. You need a new one. And yeah, that's about it. Don't buy the Nissan
That's how we
Juke.
do.
These cars come with rear view cameras in the trunk, so when you're backing up, you don't even have to look over your shoulder.
Yeah, because who does that anymore, right?
Right.
I used to drive in reverse real slow, but now that there's a camera facing backwards, I just
floor
go
it out.
as
Yeah.
fast as I can. And if I hit something, it's the car maker's fault, not
Right.
mine.
The camera should have beeped at me.
Yeah, I usually go like 0 to 60 when reversing.
Right.
It's pretty fun.
And it looks cool too.
That's what the camera's for.
When you're
Yeah.
leaving to go to the company, like a company lunch meeting, it's just, and then I'm walking by and, whoa, you almost hit me.
Yeah,
And then get out of the way. Go back to your Juke.
exactly. Well, thank you guys for having me on the
You're
show.
welcome, Jenny.
And
Thank you so much.
thank you for your hard work. I hope you really have a great meal at Olive Garden.
Thank you. Would you like to come with us?
Well, it's not really my kind of place.
Served with unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks. Perfect meal if you eat meat or you're a vegetarian, because unlimited soup could be a bean soup, and of course salad has no meat in it, and breadsticks are bread.
You know, I don't know if I'll be able to make it, so I was thinking, what if you guys went together? That would be fun, right? Like, Jenny, would you be up for going to dinner with Zach?
You don't have to say yes. I don't want you to like think. Feel sorry for me.
Look at him. Just say yes.
Don't feel sorry for me and say yes just because I understand. I can be a weird person, and I don't want you to go just because you feel bad. I'm a perv.
Look, we can go and we can take my Toyota since you don't have a car.
Okay. That sounds great.
Yeah.
Wow, you would really want to hang out and get lunch?
Yeah. Why
Okay.
not?
We'll use this. I'll pay for it, but we'll use these coupons.
Yeah, we can use the.
And,
It'll really help.
while we're out there, maybe we could stop by a dealership
Yes.
and look at some cars.
See what's right for you.
Right. And then you just drop me off at home, and if you want to come in, I can introduce you to my cat Champ, and that way you can watch him next week and go from there.
Yes. And before I leave, do you have any animals you would like for me to watch next week?
I have a box of old magazines that I don't want anyone to move. If you
Okay.
could go over to my attic and just watch it for a few hours,
All right.
make sure it's still there.
Sounds good.
I'm not too far from Zach, so you can spend your day sort of going
Right.
back from one to the other.
We're looking forward to the relationship that we have going forward, making for AtSeenOnAdultsSwim.com. I believe the next item, Matt and I will be talking about it soon.
Yes, and we won't reveal what it is just yet, so stay
Okay.
tuned.
All right.
Great. Well, you heard it here first from Jenny.
All right.
Well,
I
would you
guess.
like to sign off with us? So I guess the deal today is that you and Zach are gonna go get Olive Garden together.
Right.
Yes.
We're gonna shake on it and seal
Okay.
the bond, and
Right.
so that everyone knows it's
And we'll
true.
post a photo of it
How do I do
later.
this?
Yep.
You just
all
go
three
over
of
the
us?
top on the 3.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Jenny.
joining us. Thank you, Jenny,
Toyota,
for
Vice
being
President.
here. And thanks to everyone who bought the cat condo and everyone who's watching. And thanks to the man upstairs or the woman upstairs, depending on your belief
Right.
system.
Just whatever is keeping us breathing right now in this atmosphere.
I think they go by they.
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 Yep.
Thanks to them.
Thank you, them.
Upstairs.
And
see ya.
thanks to Nissan Juke.
And we'll see you guys on the next episode.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Bye bye.
It's a deal.
It's a deal.